Welcome to Beyond the Headlines. I'm Cheryl Jennings. I'm going to start with a couple of questions for you. Have you ever taken the time to talk to somebody who is homeless, a young person or an adult? Have you ever been homeless? Well, today you're going to meet a young woman who was formerly homeless, who is now running for Miss California. Not bad. We're going to begin our show in Marin County, the wealthiest county in the state, where there are an estimated 2,600 homeless young people. Some of them got together and produced a public service announcement.
You're not alone. We've been homeless too. We're the Ambassadors of Hope youth team, and we're here to help.
Need housing, a job.
And that was produced by some of the young people who found Ambassadors of Hope and Opportunity. And here in the studio with me right now is the founder of Ambassadors of Hope and Opportunity, or AHO for short, Zara Babitsky from Marin County, and Andrea Perelson, formerly homeless as a teenager and now in the running for Miss California. That is so awesome.
Thank you.
Zara, I want to start with you because what's so cool about your program, we've been working together for about 3 years now, is you go to the kids. You meet them wherever because they don't always have transportation. So it's coffee shops, for example. We have some pictures we want to show as we talk about that.
Good.
Yeah, so let's roll those pictures while we talk about why it's so important for you to meet the kids where they are.
Because they don't have transportation, they need a place that's easy for them to get to. And so we try to do our best to meet them in a way that they feel comfortable and not stigmatized.
And what kind of services does AHO provide for kids?
Oh, we provide comprehensive survival services. We have 3 levels of housing, including emergency housing, where youth can stay from 1 to 10 days until we match them with a host family, where they'll stay for a couple months and then move on to an apartment with peers. We provide them with opportunities for employment, scholarships for education, doctors and dentists, legal help, and a myriad of other services.
And you teach them how to be activists, too.
Activists, yes. That's a unique part of our program, that youth have opportunities for leadership, like Andrea, for example.
And speaking of, so you are now heading for this huge pageant, but you were formerly homeless. So tell me about that while we show some pictures of you all glamorous for your pageant.
Okay, yes, I think it's really important to let people know that they can get out of this issue. And I did struggle with homelessness. I moved out of my house for good when I was 17 because I dealt with some difficulties in my adolescence as well as some health issues. And I was in and out of the hospital, and I didn't really have a place to go, and I didn't have that support behind me.
That must have been terrifying for you.
It was a very scary experience to not have a home to fall back on and not to know where I was going to sleep at night. And I really feel like sharing my experience and letting other people know what I've been through can encourage them to get help and know that no matter how far down you've been, you can pick yourself back up and really accomplish all your dreams.
And you surely have done that. All right, Zara, tell me about, I know that you go to meet the kids, but you also do have a home base, finally, a little cottage.
We do, a cottage where we have the emergency safe haven space. We have a kitchen. We have an Italian chef that comes several times a week and cooks for the cottage and works with the youth who are interested in culinary, the culinary field. The cottage is a great place for youth to drop in and just see what's going on as well.
And they can stay there if they have to, right? If they need it.
They do, from 1 to 10 days at the cottage for emergencies, and then we match them with a host family as they grow and are moving on toward their personal goals.
You are such a great resource. It's amazing. All right, Andrea, because of your situation, you have adopted homelessness as your platform for Miss California.
That's correct. I was just so inspired by Zara and everything that AHO does. And from everything I learned, I just realized that if I had known about AHO and all the help that they give and how supportive they are in backing children in their dreams, it would have helped me so much. So I just want everybody to know about AHO so that they don't have to be in the position that I was in.
Well, you're amazing. All right, now Zara, before we run out of time, you have a challenge grant. You need support for this.
We do. The Victor and Corey Rice Family Trust has given us a $15,000 challenge grant that we need to match by July 31st. So we're looking forward to the Bay Area, Marin County support and meeting our challenge grant goal. We receive no government funding, so all of the monies to do the work that we do comes from individuals, faith communities, small businesses, and foundations. So thank you, Cheryl, for...
So we need that help out there. And we had your website up throughout this segment for people to find you, ahrproject.org.
Thank
All right,
you.
and I know before we go that Andrea wants to be a social worker when you get done with school, so that's great. All right.
Yes.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you so
Congratulations.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Good luck with the competition.
Thank you.
All right. And we do have to take a break right now. When we come back, you're going to hear from a single father who was formerly homeless. He was couch surfing with his young daughter for a while. And you're going to find out how he got out of that situation thanks to a local agency. So stay with us. We'll be right back.